too long is because I want to hear Shiori speak. But I will say what this space is about. So, when people, I'll speak from personal experience, right? When I joined RE Protocol, my first thought was first, like, this is a unique protocol, obviously, and a unique Discord. The team is super locked in. Like, you have Chaz. I don't know what the. I won't swear, but like Chaz, the way he's so online is like freakish to me. Because if I imagine myself doing what he does on a day-to-day basis, and I would be so tired, bro. Like I can't after after the second day, I'd be so tired. But then you have like people like J Mike who constantly check on your content. You have a super active team, a super supportive. Like the entire ecosystem is designed to like support creators in a way that most discords and protocols don't do. But there is a strong issue, right, that most people face, which is what does it take to stand out in this community? What does it take for me to become like Shiori, right? Shinori, my bad. How do I get to that
Yeah,
level
Shinori.
when where I become like a real OG, right, or a real contribute? How do I get all these people to notice me? And what Lyndall and I decided was we want to find a way to help people, or at least make it easier for you to like stand out in this community, right? So what we decided to do was bring the best of the best creators in this space, people who understand how to build their Twitter accounts, who know how to create great content, who understand how to generate attention. And we just wanted to kind of break down what they do to achieve these things so that you can do the same and hopefully stand out in this community. Hopefully, you become a real Giga Chad, like I personally believe Shinori will eventually become because she crushes it. So yeah, that's the agenda of this show. You are in for a ton of alpha. to be to be honest, we underplayed this event because this event has so much alpha. It's insane. This dude. If I was like in another Discord and they had an event like this, I would be so happy because they're just giving me like the entire game. But okay. Let me not ramble. Let me not ramble for too long. Welcome everyone to our first episode. Um, Lindell, I think. Do you have anything you want to say before we start, bro?
So I want to congratulate Shinori with the Real OG Role 2. I think it is a good achievement, some big achievement, and I think we can start with our questions.
Alrighty. Let's dive right in. So my first question for you, Shinori, is you are one of the most consistent and talented RE artists I've seen. And what I'm curious about is how did your journey into art and crypto content first begin?
So I apologize for my English. I haven't practiced a lot, and I a little sick right now. But my journey into Web3 began not too long time ago. I started contributing into projects, and I'm so happy that Rare was one of them. So I've never seen such active community before. Yeah, and I'm really
All
happy
right.
that I'm here and create content for you.
Perfectly answered. Okay, that's a great start. You're doing great, by the way. I know you said like your English is bad, but I never believe like people from Belarus and Ukraine and Russia who say their English is bad because usually your English is perfect. Like I understand you guys perfectly, so don't worry about your English. You're doing like really well, and I have no issue understanding you at all. But on to the
Thank
second
you.
question. On to the second question. At what point did you realize your art could play a role in shaping the RE community's culture?
So I don't know, but maybe probably when people noticed my art and started to recognize me, something like, "Oh my God, Shinori drew it," and when people uh, ask me how do I do that, and about PvPs, I join PvPs and I add redacted on them, and a lot of people want to these PvPs with redacted, and I see a lot of people with my PvPs, and I'm so happy that I create something for them and for re community.
I understand why they love your art, to be honest. Like, it's actually really good. But building on that question, right? A lot of people see how amazing the art you created is. You mentioned that it took you 6 hours to create an amazing piece of content that essentially won you, or at least qualified you, to become a real OG. Congrats, by the way. What I'm curious about is how long did it take you to get as good as you are now?
I've been drawing for my life, but currently for about 5 years. I remember that I have an Instagram and YouTube channel in COVID time, and I started drawing a lot. And I did study in art school. I didn't. I'm completely self-taught, and I understand that I haven't fully mastered my art yet, but I'm trying to do my best. And it's really a long way how to create art, but I'm still studying and try to do something new.
Okay, you're crushing this, by the way. Like, you're doing really good. So it took you 5 years to get good at this drawing stuff. No, you know what?
It's
I
so
gave
so
up
sad
trying.
that in my hmm? it's so
Sorry,
sad
go
that in
ahead.
my
It's fine.
childhood I it's so sad that in my childhood just said no, I don't want to go into art school. It's so sad
I
because
see.
today I think that it will be cool if I go in art school.
But you still did good, even though you didn't went to art school. To be honest, like you crushed it still. You see, I when I first tried to draw, I gave up after like 3 days because like I tried to draw a stick man and like, well, I tried to draw a character, but it came out to stick man. Then I just like gave up. But like listening to you now, when you tell me like it took me 5 years to get like really good at making these drawings, it puts it into perspective into like how much work actually like goes behind being as good as you are now. So like thank you for answering that question. Um my next question, hold on. My next question is what did the early stages look like for you? Were you self-taught? Did you study or practice in a certain way when you were trying to become a great artist?
Mm, self-taught, I guess, because I'm never. I see one question in chat. Uh, I never studied art. I'm just watching a couple of videos about human anatomy and color balance. It just I think that I improve my art skill by experience. When you're scrolling your Pinterest and you stopped and look at the picture, I like it, and you just start thinking, why do you like it? For example, you like art style, or you like color balance, or like something else, and it should help you, and you can use this feeling in your art too. And that's how I learned drawing. Uh, can you hear me? Because I can hear something.
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yeah.
but for any reasons we can't hear Peter.
Peter,
He said
that's so sad.
it said
I can answer on some. I can answer on some question in chat when we wait him.
okay, let's do it.
Okay. I see
Peter
one
is here.
question in Stepax from. Oh, Peter,
Am
hi.
I back?
We can hear you. Yeah,
Perfect.
we can hear you.
I clicked on my laptop like in the Discord. I think I messed that up somewhere. Okay. what I was trying to say before was I kind of feel bad about giving up on being an artist now when I listen to your story, because like you say, you decided to teach yourself. You were like self-disciplined. You saw like drawings on Pinterest, and you just be like, yo, you know what, it would be cool if I just like tried to do this stuff. And then you decided to essentially never give up and just like continue doing it. And eventually you develop this like incredible skill set. So like I don't know about like the rest of the community members like listening to this, but just me personally, I've actually learned a ton uh, from what you've just said in these past few questions, like these past few answers from these questions. Like I understand now I have to be like more dedicated, more focused on the long term, not giving up easily after 2 days because I drew like a stick man. Uh, so yeah, thank you for like answering these questions so much. Thank you for actually like being kind enough to like hop on stage and provide value to people who don't really know what it takes to stand out like you are or like you do.
Is it a question about discipline, right?
Uh yeah, so sorry. My next question
Yeah.
is, what's the hardest part about being an artist in this space that most people don't realize?
Um, so I think that discipline have a big role, but it's not at all because when you just create something, you need to really love what you do because sometimes you haven't seen the progress when you're drawing, but it's not true because if you, for example, if you draw every day and after 1 month, you really can see your progress. And in my in my way, I learned anatomy by this technique and just do a lot of sketch every day, and now I can draw human body. I don't think that this depends of human. You just need to try, do something, and don't give up because you really can learn. You can learn drawing. It's quite easy, mm, but just try to do it.
All right. Perfectly answered. And speaking of don't give up, how do you keep showing up and producing like quality work? Like what makes you like not give up? How did you develop that pattern to just like not give up? Because I give up a lot sometimes. So like I'm curious about how what your mindset is to not give up when you decide to do something.
Mm, because okay, sometimes I think that I want to give up, but all my life is creativity. I'm studying design in college. I working in the ceramic workshop with ceramic, and I create something. And when I just feeling that I don't want to do that, I don't want to draw anymore, I just take a break, a little break, and take a break of not for all of art, uh, just for uh, big and high quality art and just sketching, and this break for me. And but when it comes to high quality art, I just have a 1 day in weekend when I can see it and drawing this because I'm working student and I don't have a lot of time for art, but I'm just create something in my sketchbook on my classes and I break behind the classes. And when I come to home, I just open my sketchbook and think it, that will be a cool art, and starting to do it.
Perfectly answered. So when you hit a creative block, right, and you don't know what to draw, how do you get over that? Like, how do you overcome that?
So I have a 1 year period when I didn't create something at all, and You know what? Web3 helped me to overcome of this art block because I see people supporting how people support my art, how people are posting them and commenting them. That was so incredible for me as an artist because I never see that big supporting for my art. That was so amazing. And I'm just try to when if you have a art block or creativity block, you need to try do something new. And in my way, I started create ceramic and sculpture. So that's really saved me, and I really, I'm really thankful for my job that I'm still can creating something.
Perfectly answered. Okay, and then before I pass the mic on to Lyndall, because I'm sure he has some interesting questions he wants to ask you, one more thing I'd like to ask is what mindset do you think separate artists like you, who stand out, who make it, who are great at what they do, versus those who give up too early?
Hmm. I don't think that. I think that's the type of people who give up so early. Maybe because they haven't seen their progress. But and maybe perfectionism because I have a for perfectionism too, and then I'm seeing them out. I can do this better, and try to do it, and it kills the inside. So you just need to love what you create and understand that you're human and you're still teaching how to do that, and you just need to practice a lot, practice some more, and uh, if you understand that you don't want to finish that art, okay, just let it, and you can return to this art for a long period. For example, me, create one sketch in 2023, and I finish it 2 months before. So I don't think that it depends of people mindset. I think it depends how the people act with their art.
All right. So you have answered my past few questions absolutely perfectly. Thank you so much. You've crushed it. Now I'll pass on the mic to Lyndall because
Thank you.
I'm sure he has some interesting questions to ask.
Okay, thank you again for answering to Peter's questions. And let me ask some questions. So, can you walk us through your process from idea to finished piece, and how do you bring something to life?
Oh, okay. I have maybe a specific process, but I have a period when I'm really creativity and I make several sketches when I listen music and when I sit in the classes on my college. And in there, I have a folder with sketches. And when I come back to home, I open my sketchbook and start thinking, that will be a cool art. And I try to find some reference in Pinterest or in TikTok maybe, and try to finish my art with them. But sometimes I didn't use reference. I'm just create. So and music helped me with that because I really love working with music. So it's helped me to keep my concentration.
That's cool. Frankly speaking, I can't create something without reference, and I always need it. So,
You know, about reference, I was I couldn't I can't create some reference before, but it depends of your eyes experience. I don't know how to translate it in English, but when you see the art and you see this and thinking why do you like them, and by the way, you will create something in your mind, and translate to the paper or to the iPad.
Maybe you're right, but there are many problems with my imagination, so I don't have ideas for arts. Maybe it
I
is the
have
main
problem with
problem.
imagination too,
So
but music really helps with that.
maybe, but not with me. How do you know when a piece is finished? Or is it more about knowing when to let it go and share it?
So I leave my work for a couple hours on one day, and after that I just start look at my art again in different formats, like in iPad, phone, or in laptop, and think if I still like it, I'll post it. If I don't like it, I start thinking, why do I don't like it? Maybe I have a space in art that I need to add something in that space. Something like
Okay,
that.
okay, good. And can you tell us what tools or apps do you constantly use as an artist?
Mm, can you repeat question, please? I have a little problem with internet.
What tools or apps do you constantly use as an artist?
So, we're talking about traditional art or digital art?
I think digital.
Oh, okay. I use drawing in Procreate in my iPad, and sometimes I do something in Photoshop in my college. But I really love the drawing in my iPad because it's so comfortable for me that I can take this item with me wherever I go, and I just use different packs of brush. I think that the hardest thing find your favorite brush set, which you will use for your all time.
I did it very quickly, I can say. Maybe it takes about 1 month. So, okay, do you approach art differently when it's tied to real compared to personal work?
No, I create the same way in quality everywhere because I'm an artist. I need to do that because I really love what I create for here and in Web3. I really love it, and I I'm really happy when I create it because I can express my ideas and my mind in this art. And especially in my artwork, I try to show my emotions, something like that. You can see my personal art in Twitter and in the Telegram channel if you want.
Okay, I saw
But
it.
now more of my art is for real because I haven't time to draw something for myself.
Okay, that's really cool. And can you tell us how has the Ray community influenced your work or even your style, maybe?
Mm, Rare, uh, uh, I said that Rare helped me to overcome from my art block because I see lots of supporting from all people here, and I try to create something new. By the way, in my OG Constance art, I tried to mix color in the new way, and I really like it. How to I really like the my Finnish art. So with Rare, I can feel free when I'm creating art.
Yeah, that's really cool that you can feel free when you create art for our community. And do you feel like your art helps people understand and connect with Rie in ways that words can't?
So I hope that it is, but I really love the theme in the OG contest when people drawing what they want to say, save, and someone drawing his friends, someone drawing his cats and his house, maybe. And when people look at that art, maybe they want to know what is it, what is this project, and try to look at, try to contributing here too.
Okay, thank you for answering this question. Let me ask next one. What's been your favorite reaction or piece of feedback from the community so far?
When I posted my first art entry, I saw that Chess commented and reposting my art, and you can't even imagine the look of my face. In that time, I was just shocked, like, wow, wow.
Okay.
I just sitting and I check my tweets for 2 times, try to understand it,
Can you repeat, please?
and just check my Twitter notification 2 times, try to believe in it,
Okay.
that someone is posting my art and commented to it.
And can you mm, advise for someone who wants to become an artist in the crypto space? What's the first step they should take?
So just start creating it and communicating with chat, because here people support each other, and if you really create cool art, people will support you. You can you can tag me in Twitter if you want, and I'll comment in your art. Yes, I really love to seeing art from other contributors. That's really cool.
Yeah, I think it is very good advice for someone who wants to become an artist in crypto space. In this case only because mm, it is the best way. So if someone's just starting, how long should they realistically expect it to take before their work starts to stand out?
If person have their own art style, I it won't take a long, I think, because uh, I in the Web3 1 month, and I have OG of the role here, and just create something new. For example, your art style maybe will, and you can share your art style with other people, and people will like you.
I was really surprised when you got OG here because
Yes, me too. Me too.
you're only
I
one
I
month
turned
in
my
Web three.
notification on, and just I opened Discord, and I hear that people tag me in the Russian chat, and I'm just what's going on?
Yeah, I think all chat was surprised. So the last
Yeah.
question from me. Uh, what's the best piece of advice you'd give to aspiring artists who want to grow both their skills and their audience?
Mm, so I think that's practice, practice, practice. Because during this process, you will progress. You will do your best and improve your art skills. Never give up, please. Never give up because uh, I can share you my old artworks, and you can say what is that? Because every I I'm drawing only 5 years currently, and when I was 11, I can't drawing in like I do now. So just practice and never give up, please. If you have some question about how do I drawing, you can DM me in the Discord or the Twitter or in the Telegram. But I could help you.
Okay, thanks. Thank you for answers. So, Peter, your turn again.
Yeah, I just want to say, Shinori, you have absolutely crushed this interview. Like, I personally have learned a
Thank
ton
you.
from you. I, this is why, like I say, when people from Russia tell me like they don't speak English that well, I don't believe them because it always ends up like sounding really good when I hear it at the end. But I really have to say, like, you have done really well in this interview. There's actually a question. It's not
Thank
even
you.
in the script. It's not in the script, but I do want to ask. So, what a lot of people struggle with, I actually saw someone comment this. I think two people. Uh, they they struggle with actually getting attention to their content, right? So you could make an incredible piece of art, but no one in the community sees it, or maybe like they they only get like one like, even though they spent like 2 or 3 days working on this incredible piece of content. What do you suggest they do to make a lot of friends in this community? Like, is there any strategy for that?
Communication in chat because I was newbie in the Web3 and communication with chat in the Russian chat helped me uh, to be here and create like, more art. And because people really support you, you just send a link and guys, please support, and people supporting you,
That's
and
awesome. And do
you
sorry, go
can
ahead. Go ahead.
you can make new friends in chat. Yeah.
Perfect advice. And do you also suggest that people start replying to like the content that other artists create? I think that's also a great way of making friends who support RE, right? Like on X, if you start uh, going on their post saying, "Yo, I love the thread that you wrote. It's super amazing." I think I saw someone do that before. Are they in the chat? I saw someone do that before. Like every day, they will take like 1 hour of their day to just like look at all the content the community made, and then just like click on it, say, "Whoa, this is an incredible drawing," and then hit the like button, and then like that support type structure, that person will follow him back. They will follow him back, and then when you as an artist now post your stuff, all the people you've supported in the past will see your RE post on the timeline, and you're more likely to get more retweets, more likely to get more likes and comments because you showed love and support first. So they will reciprocate your love and support when you post content. I think that's also a great way of making friends, like she already said, as well as making your art get more than like one one or two likes after you've spent like so much effort working on it. So yeah, I just wanted to add on to that part. Do I have any more questions? Actually, no, I don't. Awesome. All right. Shinori, my bad. This has been a fantastic interview. You know what? I have one regret, to be honest. I genuinely wish I recorded this. Because if I recorded this, I could have made I could have gotten the transcript, and then I could have written down everything you said, so that people could read your advice on what it takes to essentially stand out, not just in RE but in crypto or crypto Twitter as a whole. That's just my one regret. I think in our next interview, I'll try and find a way for us to record these spaces. And what I want, or my vision for this type of space, is I want to get the best type of content creators to just provide value to the newbies, like guys like me in a way. Well, kind of guys like me, but people like me who don't know how do I stand out in Ori? How do I be like Shinori, who's like a fantastic artist? She has so many friends. Chaz likes her content. Freaking J Mike says her content is amazing. How do I become like Shiori? And I want people to just constantly have that source of information so that the only reason they never actually stand out in Ari is because they chose not to try, not because they didn't know how to do it. So expect more incredible artists like Shinori. Expect more, not just artists, but expect writers, video creators, etc. Uh, and hopefully, we provide a ton of value that helps a lot of people actually make a ton of progress. Thank you so much, guys. That's all I wanted to say. Lyndall, wait, first, Lyndall, do you have anything you want to add on?
I think nothing. I can only say that thank you, Shinori, for participating in our interview, for asking our questions. Maybe we will invite you in future, like Chazu said in chat. So thank you again.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
thank you,
inviting
Shinori.
me. If you have any question, if you have any question, you can just DM me and I'll answer them.
Shinori's so kind. All right, thank you, Shinori. Thank you, everyone who joined. Understand that if you're here, you are one of the few people who are very locked in. You care about what it takes to stand out, and I love that about you guys. I remember most of you. I actually notice that most of you people are the most active in the space, which is an interesting correlation. But hopefully, we get more people inside who who join these spaces and learn from people like Shinori what it takes to stand out and be as incredible as her. One of the people I'm actually bullish in the future for being a Giga Chat is her because she is just incredible, helpful, talented, and she doesn't give up, which is a great trait to have when it comes to being in this type of space. So thank you everyone. Thank you for hopping on. And yeah, peace. It's been a great space.
Thank you so much.